My name is Boo Bear and welcome to the channel. Today we are about to go fix on my motorcycle. We are going to my in-laws to go work on her. I got my first motorcycle back in, I want to say August. I can't remember when, but I crashed it. Not crashed it, more like I slid on it. And so there's some things we want to fix. Plus it's been sitting in my in-laws garage for some time now. So I need to go fix on that. She's just a tad bit beat up. Nothing like too major that's like crazy expensive. But I want to change out the coolant and the brake fluids and do the oil because it's just been sitting in their garage and it was freezing this winter, okay? Snowing after snow. Oh, don't even get me started. And I live in Michigan. Jesus. So we are gonna go fix on her today. Get my keys. Obviously, I'm gonna need their help because, you know, I'm just the girl. I am pretty handy, but I've never really had to do anything like with motors, like automobiles. More like a bitch can put together a power wheel by herself. She can do IKEA furniture by herself. I can take apart computers and put them back together, but automobiles haven't tried yet. For those of you who don't know, hi, my name is Rupert and welcome to the channel. On this channel, I do kind of like lifestyle and behind the scenes of my small business and motorcycles. Okay. So we need to put the bike on the exhaust. Jesus, we need to put the bike on the jack, and my thing is the exhaust is right up there and they don't want to bend or crack the exhaust, but that is a motorcycle jack, so we're gonna see. But we're probably gonna take these fairings off just so we can, but I need to change the fairings anyway because this whole part right here is a little fucked up. So yeah, I have no clue if she runs yet, but we're gonna try it. I totally forgot about this.
Like your tracker.
Yeah.
So make sure you connect to the app and everything.
It was a super rainy day this day. It's Michigan. We never know how the weather is gonna be, so we just kind of take it as it is. So right here, I'm just really just taking off the fairings and trying to get all the fairings off to try to get to the part that I need. This side isn't the side I really need to get to, but we had to get to this side anyway because, or else it would have cracked the fairing underneath. Even though I do want to get new fairings, I'm at least just trying to take care of the fairings I do have while they're on there because we have other priorities to try to pay for before I try to pay for a new fairing. As I think that's like roughly around 600 unless I get unpainted, but that's neither here nor there. I need to kind of help towards the bottom. And like I said, we try to be careful because we've never used a motorcycle ATV jack. They're car mechanics, not motorcycle mechanics. So I really wanted to do as much hands-on as I can, as this is my bike and I want to be able to take care of my bike. And if something is wrong or something's not right, I want to know and be able to pick up on it. At this point, I was taking off the rest of the fairings. This is the major side that took a lot of damage. Like I said, I slid. So this is the side where like my gear shifter and stuff is at. So really I'm just taking this off because the gear shifter and the link to it had bent and it had broke off and stuff like that. So obviously that had to be replaced. The other major thing that had to be replaced is my rim. I do have my rim. It's in the back of the garage, but I need new tires. So we are waiting to put the new tires on the rim before putting them on the bike. Obviously, my chain still looks like really good. Like I said, most of the damage, it kind of just looks bad because of the fairings and of the back part, but I was going to change that anyway. Now, at the time, I did not know why my bike isn't starting. You were going to hear like the fuel and stuff. We didn't know if it was because the battery's dead, which it was, and if it was because of old fuel, because when I crashed, we kind of just left everything how it was until now. That's how I lock. That's how I lock. Turn it there. Well, I don't know if your dad has a battery tester. or?
I'm like 90% sure he does.
Okay.
But you're not tough, twin.
Neither are you.
Tougher than you.
No, you're not. You're a weird mismatched man.
A weird mismatched man?
Yes.
How is he mismatched?
I got it.
Oh.
He's wearing winter boots.
These are work boots.
Those are winter boots.
These are my
winter
You have
boots.
Uggs on.
These are work boots.
With capri.
Tardo.
I'm talking about the
How?
No, I B movie. Yeah, no. I got what you were saying. She called these winter boots.
They are.
I didn't get much footage after this because all we did was take the battery out, we charged it, turned on the bike, okay, bike turned on. Now it was just one other issue, which it seemed like the fuel was bad. I did make a video on my TikTok and YouTube asking for help, and shout out to everyone that commented. You guys are nothing but goats. I just listened to, I kept seeing like repeating things and to try to figure out the problem, but this day and like the day after, I was so like, I was getting discouraged because I was like, bro, I cannot figure out what it is. At first we thought it was the tip over sensor, so we started like taking all the fairings off because we are like, okay, like where's the tip over sensor? We're looking at videos. If it just wasn't one thing, it was another. So really, this last little portion, plus as you can see, it started getting real dark, it's rainy, it's freezing, so we just kind of called it a day, and I put on my shifter and we just called that a day, and I was gonna come over the next day just to kind of like figure out what's going on. If you like videos like this and want to see more motorcycle content or any other live content that I do, please like and subscribe and leave a comment, as it really does help against the algorithm and other people find my videos, in which it will support me to make more videos. She just tried to run in the house. She does not like how cold it is. It's not too cold, it's like 60 degrees, but she's definitely a warm type of pig in her blanket. Or how my hair look, we are about to get me some food and then head over to where my bike is at, and we're about to fix my bike. So I found out last night, more like this morning, so I kind of like thought about it like this morning, and I looked into it and put it on a gear shift, and then next I looked at old footage. I put my gear shift on like the part that shifts it basically upside down. We've been shifting it into 6th gear this whole time. Like, could you believe? I'm just a girl, you know, I'm just trying. But yep, so we're about to go fix that, charge the battery, and yeah, now that you see all that. I'm really itching to get my bike back up so we can practice and everything, because having someone who's around your level, starting off new, we're all starting off new, it's really like refreshing to try to pick up and learn different things together. And so we are planning on trying to practice in a parking lot. If you are curious about like my accident, my crash, and how it happened and my thoughts on it, I did make a video. I will link the video here. But yeah, I am really grateful that my bike is not that messed up. Obviously this is not going to throw me away. I've seen motorcycle accidents, I've heard about it, I know the dangers. I took the safety course, everything, to try to ensure I was wearing my gear pants. I'm happy that I did. I still love motorcycles to this day. If one drives past me, my head will cock backwards. Still love motorcycles, and I cannot wait to start this riding season. Okay, because now I gotta turn this to fix it. So I gotta go through with this. Pretty sure this is the one I used yesterday. Just gotta, yep. Working on my bike myself really just made me realize like how many tools I probably need. It really is smart to try to work and fix on your bike, which you can by yourself. Obviously they did help me, my father-in-law, on like, it took us 3 days to fix my bike, besides obviously the rim and the tire, because I just got to get the tire and I'm just going to take that in with the new rim and take the old tire off, put the new tire on anyway. But yeah, I feel bad because they have so many tools and they were working on other cars while trying to help me, but the last day they did like really help me out because they didn't have that much to do that day. So my father-in-law like really put his all. He was really trying to figure out like what the issues were wrong with my bike. very encouraging. Any questions like I asked about certain parts of the bike, like I wasn't sure of or I was curious about, he told me. Like I said, he's a car mechanic, but obviously some car stuff can relate to bike stuff. I know nothing. So now I came in not knowing anything and knowing quite a bit. Like I said, I'm not dumb when it comes to tools. Okay, I know how to use tools. It's just working on different things, not knowing where stuff goes. It's really nice to have somebody like looking over you and helping you. I do suggest if you can work on your own stuff on your bike to try to give it a try, because it's better to know some things than to not know nothing at all. Here's a real good look up close of like some of the damage that is, like my signal light. I did find some on Amazon that I do plan on changing these out anyway, so lucky that. I obviously am getting new fairings. I keep saying that. Obviously the reflector is gonna have to be replaced. That's nothing. It's like I said, it's like little cosmetics or like little stuff. The turn signal still works, like the bulb still works. I'm just gonna like just replace that whole thing anyway. Oh, but when I said ginger ale, you didn't know what ginger ale was.
No, it's not just call it, what's it called again?
The Vernors?
Yeah.
But that's a specific brand.
Well, ginger ale sounds like something like rich people drink.
Hey, I know y'all peeped that new peg. It look clean, don't it? It look clean. So right here we were really just like charging the battery because we were hoping like that's the issue why it won't stay. It's staying on, like the lights are staying on, but it's not staying on. Like when you hit the starter, it's not. So like just listen. So when I was trying to look up online, it said that it could be a crash sensor, like the tip over sensor. And so obviously, you know, I was Googling. Okay, this is a quick rant. I hate people who sit here and just want to flap their gums or just not even contribute to society, because don't you think that's the first thing I did before I came online asking for help was Google it? Because I didn't know what the problem was. Goofy. Anyway, we quickly found out, like once I made this video, TikTok, I really need your help because we don't know what's wrong. We're trying to find, this is a Kawasaki Ninja 300. We're trying to find the tip over sensor and try to restart it. Or maybe I gotta order a new one, but we won't know because we can't find it. So, but this is the problem it's making. And if you've heard this and know what's wrong and what we should do, let me know. Turn it on. You heard the fuel, and then thank you everyone who helped me and left a comment on YouTube and TikTok. Like, I really do appreciate you guys. I even like the like funny comment about the Busa. Like that shit is funny as fuck. Thank you everyone. Like, you guys are truly helpful and I love you guys. Thank you. Hello. Alright, starter fluid.
You're funny.
What?
Because you're here for a bike.
I know.
If you could put a steering wheel on your bike, would you?
I could put some fluff shit. Fuck yeah. Bitch, we're cute as hell.
Ooh, that'd be perfect for you.
Right? That's so cute.
You can sit on it.
Don't tell me metallic, because I'll paint a room. I'll paint a room right now. Would you really paint a room? I will paint a motherfucking room like my life depended on it.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Nothing, I'm just talking shit.
Okay.
Okay. This is day 3 of fixing on my bike. About to head over there now. I'm hoping it's just the fuel. I got a spark plug just in case. I didn't know I needed 2 spark plugs, so I just got 1, but better than none. Okay, so we got the gas and we got 2 spark plugs. We're just gonna return the one we got from Amazon. There's nothing wrong with it. Make a difference in my case, but just so we can have 2 spark plugs to change. Now we're about to head back and put the new gas in, and we already drained out the old gas, so yeah. Well, I got these. I gotta take this panel off right here. It's a little dirty. It's been raining and fucking windy as fuck. But okay, I see one. All right, I see the spark plugs, like this one and the one. It's one back there.
Just before the flat.
No, I think these are. Jesus, I don't know. Pretty sure it's these. Yeah, those are the spark plugs. Okay, so this is spark plug.
No.
I mean, similar in design and setup. Just, I don't know if these are made to run. I mean, they still run, 30, 40,000 miles on a bike.
Yeah.
It's like I don't get 100,000 miles on a bike. That's just amazing that's small. I mean,
Old spark plug.
Hell yeah.
This is the new spark plug.
Yeah. You already pulled some out like that? This is like some really fucking. I think we're empty.
I'll see a beer.
It was bad fuel, and we changed the spark plug. She was ready. Bad fuel, and we changed the spark plug. You know, more like the Jack Daniel mix. Yeah. I like. I was staring. I didn't mean to stare.
What's up, man? All right. Look at the
Oh, that's awesome.
oh, man.
It has been a few days now, and my bike, the only thing I am missing right now is literally just my tires. Like I said, I am waiting to get new fairings because that's like the least thing. I'm really just trying to get my bike up and running so I am able to practice riding more and improve my skills more. I do plan on getting either a cage or some frame sliders. Either one would really work for me in this case, just so if I was to drop my bike, I'm not worried about breaking anything at this point. If you made it fully through this video, thank you. And if you've liked and subscribed, thank you some more. Please comment below any other videos you would like me to see. I still kind of want to do going over my experience at the Harley Davidson. Like I said, on this channel I do motorcycle lifestyle and behind the scenes of my business. And if you would like to follow me on any of my socials, I do have an Instagram, TikTok, even though me and TikTok are fighting right now, that's besides the point. Instagram, TikTok, and I do sometimes stream on Twitch. I don't have a set schedule for my Twitch schedule, and I think that's all right, bye. But thank you if you've made it fully through this video. If you made it fully through this If you've made it fully through this video, thank you. I really And like I said, on this channel I do small business